Hey guys, so for today's video, this is like a continuation of the Ballpit character creator video that I just did the other day. I said in that video that I was going to do the nail art in a separate video just because that video was already pretty long with unboxing and swatching all of those different colors. So that's what I'm doing here. For this nail art, it is a recreation set. I did something like this a couple years ago. It is somewhere way back on my channel here if you want to see that video. But I thought that these colors would be perfect for recreating that set and would look really pretty, so I decided to just go ahead and do that. So to start off, I'm just using glazed donut and painting all of the nails with that. I do want to say, I think on 3 of the nails I did 2 coats, and then on 2 of the nails I only did 1 coat because I am going to be doing some marbling, and marbling can add a little thickness to the nail. So I just wanted to have 1 layer down so that way there wasn't any empty gaps in the marbling on those nails, but I didn't want it to end up being too thick. So on the thumb, middle, and pinky, there are 2 coats, and then on the pointer and ring, there's only 1 coat, and I cured everything and each coat for 60 seconds. So for the marble, I'm going to be using cheesecake, hot hazelnut espresso, and 2 cute toffee. And then to set up for my marble, I'm just taking those 4 colors and laying them right next to each other on my palette right here. And if they touch, that's all right because they're going to be touching anyways once they're on the nail. After I get my colors laid out, I'm going to take the blooming gel from Born Pretty and apply a thin layer of that to the entire nail. Once that's on, I'm going to take a brush and just scoop up the colors that are there on my palette and just kind of apply them to the nail in like a squiggly type of pattern. To kind of get them to blend a little bit and to like marble together, but I don't want to squiggle them around too much because I don't want them to mix and like change colors, you know, like I want to be able to see all the colors, but I want them to blend nicely together with each other and not actually mix together to create new colors, if that makes sense. And then once I get the marble how I want it to look, I will wipe the edges off with a lint-free wipe just to remove any of that gel that might have pooled down around the edges. And then I will stick it in the lamp to cure for 60 seconds. And then for the other 3 nails, I did like a swirly line kind of design on them. For this, I'm using espresso, hot hazelnut, and Too Cute toffee. So I started with espresso, did that line, and then I flash cured it, and then I took, I don't know which one I did next. It was either Too Cute toffee or hot hazelnut, but then I did that line or that color on one side of this line here, flash cured that, and then did the other color on the other side of this line. So this darkest color is in the middle of the 2 lighter ones. And then after I got all 3 of the lines on, I did go ahead and cure for a full 60 seconds. Now with this nail, I did the lines pretty thinly, but then on the other 2 nails, I made them a little bit thicker, and I liked how they looked when they were thicker versus thinner. So off camera, after I had finished the other 2 nails, I did go in and just thicken up these lines a little bit. And I didn't file any of those lines off. I just went over it with the espresso first, since it was the darkest color, and just kind of covered up those other 2 colors a little bit to make this middle line thicker, and then just went on either side to make those other 2 lines thicker as well. Now I'm just taking my matte top coat from LGN and top coating all of the nails with this. Once I get that applied, I go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. And when I originally did this design the first time, I did make it shiny, but with all these different browns, I thought it would look really cool being matte. So that's why I chose to do matte this time, because in the original I did do shiny, so I already kind of know what that would look like shiny, and I just really wanted to see what this would look like matte. I mentioned this in one of my upcoming fall videos that for fall nails, like, I kind of really prefer them to be matte for some reason. I don't know why. And these aren't, I'm not classifying them as fall nails just because I didn't have fall in mind when I was doing this, but they definitely can be considered fall nails just because they are all those different shades of brown. They also kind of give like coffee vibes or like latte art kind of vibes with the marble nails, and I feel like those kind of like warm drinks are really preferred in the fall. So it can be a fall set as well, like if you wanted it to be. So that was kind of like my reasoning why I did them matte, and this is what they look like. I think they are really pretty. I really love the marble nails. Those are my favorite out of this entire set. I think they came out really well, and like I said, they definitely give me like latte art kind of vibes, or like when you watch those people make their coffees on TikTok, when they go to stir them up, like it starts to swirl before it fully mixes, and like that's kind of what those marble nails are reminded me of. I do like the line nails too. I do kind of wish I would have done the middle and the thumb a little differently, kind of similar to how I did this pinky nail, where I kind of like swooped it back up instead of just doing a squiggly line straight down the nail. But you know, it is what it is, and I feel like it still looks really well. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I prefer this design to be matte over shiny. Like, I really liked how it looked shiny, but I think it looks a lot better matte in my opinion. But overall, I do really love this set. And that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.